141-pound weight class. So Ohio and Bloomsburg underway here inside the Convocation Center. Ohio up 10-0 early in this duel as Braden Tennyson of Ohio got a pin, and then Ryan Meek of the Bobcats got a major decision. Now it's going to be Abe Hermes and Richie Woods.
That was a quick shot there by Woods. He's deep in on the single leg. I don't know if Hermes was quite expecting that right off the rip, but he's working to get this leg out of here. Referee calls it neutral as of now, but Hermes in a bit of trouble here, trying to roll to his back, roll over. He'll dig his hook there on the left side. Tried and reversed it, but Woods was wise to that. Going to maintain control here. We're going to get close to a 3. We are going to get a takedown here for Bloomsburg.
And you said it. I don't know if Hermes was expecting that right away. Kind of caught off guard a little bit.
Yeah, Hermes, a freshman here. He's a great kid. I got a chance to speak to him today. He said he was super excited to go into the matchup. He said he's had a great week of prep, and he's looking forward to start 2026 with the win as he tries to get back to his feet, try to get this escape point if he can break the grip here of Woods. Woods looking for the mat return. Nothing yet. Up in the air, nothing to it. Nice Granby roll there by Hermes, but Woods right back on the grip. Ooh, almost a reversal there. Crowd's not happy. They think he was inbounds. If he had more space, he would have gotten that reversal, but gives Hermes a chance right back to the center and try to get this started again. Back to referee's position.
Would have been 2 points for the reversal.
And Woods bringing this grip a little higher than I see a lot of guys do. Under the armpit, on the neck. Hermes takes advantage, drives him through. Great job there. Escape point. Not going to call it a reversal, but they will call it an escape. Looks for a hip throw. What an ankle pick there by Hermes. Nothing to it, though, but that's the exact type of crafty move you got to pull out. Keep your guy guessing. Keep him on the outside. Woods there with that stint, though. A takedown in a minute of riding time. Hermes noticeably lower in his stance now that he knows that Woods loves those single legs. And that's what led him to get that ankle pick there. Both wrestlers content to just hand fight as of now. They've both had off-kilter shots, and so they kind of may be a little more wise to engage than what they were.
Hermes 2-2 in duels this season, 6-6 overall on the year. Woods 9-10 overall this season, 3-6 in duels.
Yeah, Hermes another great addition to the team and another great wrestler who seems to be here to stay at 141 for the Bobcats. Nice job deep in there on the single. Tries to run him through. Woods posted on the mat there at the end, so he wasn't able to get it. But here we are. Woods with a great grip, but, a little high than I see a lot of guys do. Hermes cuts the corner, runs him through, gets the escape point. Couldn't quite get enough control to get the takedown call but he did get the escape point. Couldn't get the hip toss, but, man, what an ankle pick there in the middle of that first period.
There's the escape right away for Woods to make it 4-1.
Yeah, Hermes, I think that's probably the right choice. Cut a guy, look for the takedown. Hermes is more of a crafty guy where, he's got a quick shot. He's got fast hands. He may not necessarily be looking to grind you out. Hermes, another one of these freshman additions for the Bobcats, and time again, I've just heard about how as Hermes tries to turn him over here, great job for Woods to get control of that. Now deep in on the ankle, might call it potentially dangerous here, but I just hear time and time again, Gabe, of how welcoming this Bobcats wrestling team is. Hermes told me, he said going into college, he was a little worried about the team and adjusting to, the life in Athens, but he said it was made easier by the upperclassmen and Coach Greenlee just welcoming him with open arms. He says as a team, they all love representing Ohio, and showing the community we got.
Yeah, the whole coaching staff. Of course, Joe Grinley's been here for almost
longer than I've been alive.
Yeah, almost 30 years now. Hey, we're not calling the coach old or anything, but
not by any means.
Under a minute to go here in the second period. Woods a 4-1 lead.
And again, back to this hand fighting. I like the fake there for Hermes. Nice. I was just about to say he got to do something with it, and he does. Faked him out twice there. Spun around, got the lock. Matt returned to finish as we have a tie duel here coming up to end this second period.
Hermes finish off this second period. Tied at 4. Looks like it.
Great second period there by Hermes. Made the adjustments he needed to make. And that's why I said, it was probably a good idea to cut him there at the start of the period. Give up the escape point, but look for something else. And that's what we saw. Woods, though, I don't think he's going to do that. I think, he's more of a grindy wrestler. He's more of a guy that's going to look for the pin, look for the finish, look for the riding time that he's accrued over 40 seconds of at this point. Spinning him around. Nothing there on the mat return. Hermes was able to post on the hip of Woods. Now he gets the escape point. Now he's got the lead for the first time in this duel. Nice drive-by there by Hermes.
And he got the escape as the riding time was approaching a minute for Woods.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Hermes is crafty. Looked for 2 single legs. Nothing to him. He recognized, at this point, let me fake a single leg, see what I can get. Faked a single leg into a body lock, threw him over. Now he's up 8-4.
Crazy how quick About can flip.
Yeah, how quick About can flip, but how quick Hermes is. And I think, honestly, that's given Woods problems is he's a fast guy. Fast hands, fast feet. A lot of times if you got fast feet, your hands will follow. And now we're seeing Hermes with him down. Woods trying to get him out of bounds here, but Hermes has got long legs, so because they'll go out of bounds at this point.
36 seconds to go. And Hermes up 8-4. He lost by fall at Gardner-Webb, won by decision at Davidson.
And now we're going to see him, apply the gas a little bit. You got 30 seconds. You're not going to let a guy up at this point and give him the escape point. You're going to ride it out and try and get the decision win. Or something more if you can find it, but I don't know that Woods is necessarily going to give him the opportunity here. He'd have to, an escape point and then a takedown would tie it up, but we'll have to see what Hermes is going to apply here. Tried to roll him over there.
And that'll do it. Abe Hermes comes through with a win by decision for the Bobcats. Makes it 13-0 Ohio. 8-4.
And here's what we saw from Hermes.